Okay, I rewatched my previous video about vertex form and completing the square, and I went through it rather quickly, so I'm going to make another one, and I'm going to go through it more slowly and more meticulously. If you already understand, this video might just be a review for you. So the goal is to we're going to write this quadratic in vertex form, and then we're going to find the vertex. But in order to do this, to put it in vertex form, we have to complete the square. And that's important to know how to do it. When you take a Cambridge exam, they're going to want you to show every step. So don't use a calculator. Make sure you know the process. I'm going to do it a little differently this time. There are, kind of two methods. I don't know, maybe there are more. I'm not sure, but I'm going to, just for now, I'm going to put parentheses, or you call them brackets here, but around the quadratic term and the linear term. I'm going to leave the constant outside. My goal is to create a perfect square with these two terms. And just to go over the perfect square, what a perfect square is, since I'm going to be using that term consistently, this is a perfect square. In other words, you're going to get x plus 4, and in the end, x plus 4 times itself is x plus 4 squared. I went ahead and factored the 2 out. And remember, when you complete the square, we're creating a perfect square. So I'm not finished with this step yet, but I wanted to kind of give a commentary of what's happening. What we have to do is cut the linear term in half, in other words, divide it by 2, and then square it. But we're not done, because you can't just add with an equation. So this is balanced, okay? So y equals this. And if we just add this quantity here to the right, it's no longer balanced. This side's heavier. So now we're going to have to subtract the equivalent amount out here. But bear in mind, this 2 is being multiplied by it. So this is 81, but it's being multiplied by the 2. See, when we factor the 2 out, we divided the 2 from each one of these terms. Now, this, when you get 81, you have to multiply it by the 2. And we added 162 in here, which is 81 times 2. So we're going to have to subtract 162 out here. So we've successfully completed the square, and now we have it in vertex form. And be very close attention to detail when you're in this program, because their instructions are very anyway, their instructions are very detailed. So we still have to find the vertex as well. And the vertex, remember, it's negative k in here, so we're going to change the sign of the 9. Negative 9, 8. This is h. This is k. This is h. Okay? And what should I write? I'll just leave it. How's that? I'll just end the video now. Hopefully you understand.